Welcome to the weekly meeting of the Phrancko Sweater Knitters. This meeting is held every week at 2:30 on Saturday afternoon Pacific time. And usually the link to the meeting is found on my website, phrancko.com, but it was just pointed out to me that it's now missing from there. So anyway, it's also on my Ravelry page, and my Ravelry name is Phrancko. If you go to the Phrancko forum, you'll find a link, and come and join us anytime. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Joellen.
Hey.
Hi, Mary.
Hello.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Summy.
Hi.
Hi, Judith.
Hi.
Hi, Will.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Ron.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Karen.
Hello.
And we also greet Rana, who doesn't have a microphone today.
Hi, Rana.
Hi, Rana.
Hi, Rana.
Hi, Rana.
So how's everybody doing?
Good.
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 Getting
Except
back into the swing of things.
I can't get the little sign off my desktop that says the meeting is being recorded. And I hadn't got it. Nothing happens.
So
It
you
doesn't
don't
go away?
you don't see us?
No,
You don't see us. We see you.
the meeting is being recorded, just what you said. And that's all in white on my.
Yeah, try clicking got it again.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, dear.
I don't want to leave leave meeting because I probably can't ever get back in.
But we can
Maybe,
see you and we can hear you and everything.
Yeah, maybe click outside of the white box and maybe it'll let you.
No,
Nope.
no.
That's weird because we've got a good picture of you.
Mhm.
Well,
There's always technical problems.
So, hi, Cindy.
Computers. Hi, Sumner. How are you doing? I was worried
I'm-
about you last week.
It's work. It's my new
Oh,
hours.
okay,
and
if it's work, but I
It's
know you said
mostly
before
work.
you'd said that you'd been sick before, so I was
Well, and
thinking
then
about you. I was worried.
my niece got very ill,
Oh
but
no!
a little crazy.
Oh gosh, is she all right?
She's okay now after her
Okay.
second brain surgery. My goodness.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh
Oh,
gosh!
I know it.
oh.
Oh,
I know
sorry
it.
to hear that.
But she's
This
doing
was-
good. She'll
This
be
was
back
the
to
one
work
that you
in like
knit
2
this
minutes.
that you knit the sweater for and everything,
This is
or a different niece.
this is a different niece. This is her sister.
Okay.
So Maggie was visiting, and
Yeah.
she was so proud to be wearing her Phrancko sweater to come over her uncle's for Christmas Eve, the sweater that he made her. It
How
was
very
really
nice.
like amazing. So Phrancko, thank you.
Oh, that warms my heart.
Yeah,
That's
thank
really
you.
cute.
Just so nice.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, very cute. Oh, so I got to show you something.
Well,
that's
we
funny.
have a few more people to greet who've come in. Hi, Sidra.
hello.
Hi, Serena.
Hi.
Hi, Wally.
Hi, Frank.
We've got
So,
full house today.
You said you couldn't get it to work last week, right?
I couldn't, I mean, when you put, I was going on your site and then you had, the $8,
Yeah.
and I didn't know where to go to open it up. And
I just learned that 5 minutes ago. I did
Yeah,
not know I had actually accidentally removed the link to the meeting
Yeah.
when I put up that announcement.
And I found out when you go on forum under Ravelry, the site's there.
That's right.
So that's what I did. So
You-
here I am.
I think you're the third person who specifically said that so far in this meeting.
Oh, really?
Also, the
Okay.
live link and
That they went to
PDF.
Ravelry and found the link there.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm
Well,
not
we-
as crazy as I thought I was.
Don't push it. Don't push it,
We-
Wally.
we
You won. Just saying. You overshot
We
that
said
one.
last week, there wasn't very many people here. We wondered, oh, everybody must still be partying after the new year. And that was
No,
That's right.
just couldn't get on.
something.
You got to see the cutest thing my niece requested after her surgery.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cute.
I love it.
I love that.
Look
And
at
then you
that.
did it already.
Isn't that great? It
it's a
was
skull
quick.
cap.
Skull
It was good. Strand, yeah.
Nice.
Very
Good
nice.
job.
Beautiful.
Yeah, like
Very,
two,
very cool.
like 2 days. She wanted it in acrylic.
2 days. Oh, my good Lord.
Yeah, 2 days I did that. Now I just
Oh,
gotta get
wow.
it to her.
I wouldn't have been able to
Oh.
make the decision on the color in 2
Now what
days.
happened?
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Hey, 2 days, I'm still working this crazy thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty.
It's gigantic now.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Pretty though.
Yeah, so
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
wow.
Just
That's
beautiful.
that's the mosaic knitting, right?
that's the mosaic square up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
never again. I say it all the time. Every time I do a mosaic project.
No, when
never
you
again.
first started it, you said I could do something like that. You said it's so easy. Oh, Cindy, you
It's
can do
easy.
something
It
like
just
that.
consuming.
And now you're saying never again, never again.
Oh, that's so time consuming. I like fast knits.
How are you
Well,
doing some
I like-
moves for your other project? Is it the blanket you were
I-
getting the clue?
Oh yeah, that's really cute. That's coming along.
Yeah.
You can do, it takes about, you can do a square a day or something. It's not, that's pretty simple.
Oh,
They're only like little sample things,
oh, okay.
and then it's cute. I'm behind. I'm always behind on that, but I'll catch up.
Oh, Judith is here too.
Yes.
Hi. We've got the whole group back today now that
Yeah,
they
wow.
find you.
Look at this.
Yeah, I think
Where's
this is
the
the
sh-
largest meeting we've had in several weeks or
Yeah.
months.
Where's the champagne?
Yeah, everybody
Well,
came
I'm
back from the
drinking-
I
holidays.
think
I'm
Serena
drinking
has
grape
it.
juice. Is that-
Serena, there we go.
I've got a house
Got the
full
right
of 12.
idea.
I've got a house full of 12 people and they just cracked open the Hagermeister. I imagine we'll hear from them shortly.
That's funny.
Oh, and Rana's here too. Hi, Rana.
Rana's microphone's not working today.
Oh,
Wow.
They
goodness,
let us
okay.
know. So she's
Okay.
here. She can hear us.
Well, we're happy you're here, even if we can't hear you, Rana. We
Yes.
would like to hear you, but we're still happy if that you're here.
Yeah. We all have these technical problems.
Yeah.
Well, I still have the white information sign.
Oh dear.
Can you see us at all?
I see across the top, just
Okay.
your thumbnail view.
Hmm.
There's so many people tonight. I can't get you all on the screen anyway.
No, same thing here.
Me.
Yeah, we had your weather a couple days ago, Judith. That really cold snap that came through, and then today is 55 degrees. It's crazy.
Oh my.
55. We got up to
Wow.
a high of 17 a little bit ago.
Still at
Yeah, we
17
were
snow and pretty
like
rainy.
10 degrees. A
Yeah.
couple days ago, we were 10 degrees.
Yeah.
I would love it. I would love if it was 5. because it's about -3 here.
Oh my God.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Mm.
And that's Fahrenheit, right?
We took the dog out and we walked maybe 50 feet and then she sat down. Nope. For pause. Nope, that just didn't work.
They're
Yeah.
not doing it. And that's Fahrenheit -3, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we had that. Oof.
Ugh.
And then
Ugh.
today it was crazy. It's like torrential rain and then it's beautiful sunny like
Yes.
it never happened.
Well, the flooding in Long Island is not good, so.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I have a buddy that just got flooded. He's about 15 miles north on the coast.
yeah,
And his whole first floor of his condo is under the ocean right now.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, oh gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
mm. Mm, mm, mm.
It's been snowing for the last 8 hours or so, and it hasn't really hit the. I mean, it's not really filling up the grass area, but the streets are now full of snow ice. And you see people driving by fast, waiting for them to slip slide away. But we're not used to this.
No, we're not at all.
We need to send it to California.
We've had some cold weather, 39, 42, 48.
Oh, that's short weather.
It's been
Yeah.
freezing overnight here, but it's 60 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh gosh.
Are you wearing socks, Ron?
No. Ugh.
Very personal question.
No.
I
Some people
sleep
have
in
worse
socks.
Yes, I do too.
Well, we went to Starbucks this morning to get peppermint hot chocolate. And one of my granddaughters was working there. We didn't know that she was going to be working, but she was wearing her Phrancko sweater. So Frank,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the V-neck when I tested the V-neck for you.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
It was Gracie, and so she was wearing her V-neck sweater, and I'm like, oh, I really like that sweater, and she's like, oh, you're the second or third person that said that already this morning. And she said, and I told them that my grandmother knit it for me. Isn't that nice? But it was really cute because the kids really do wear them all the time.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
it just fit her so good, and it was really great that she would be comfortable and say, yeah, I'm just going to wear this to work.
Yeah, my niece Maggie calls it her perfect sweater
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. Yeah.
because you know she's a little bit of she's maybe 5 feet tall,
Mhm.
and she's tiny, but she's a little busty, right?
Mhm.
But you get to make
The
it to
way you
fit.
did it, you did it
Yeah.
and made it so
You get
fitter. Yeah.
to make it to fit, and she just loves her Phrancko sweater, which is now in Korea.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my goodness.
So Frank, you'll have to give us all a chart
Yes.
with the word Phrancko on. So when we knit our sweaters, on the back we can put the word Phrancko, and then that will do some advertising because everybody will go, what does Phrancko mean on the back of your sweater?
Yes. Just do a little stranded color work. Just saying
Yes,
That's right.
Phrancko.
That's right. Just do it. Phrancko.
And that would generate a lot of interest because people would be going, what does that mean on the back of your sweater? Yeah.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yes, that we could all help you with your advertising and marketing.
Well, I certainly need that.
I can't.
Thank
here
you
we
all
go.
for your compliments. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
Well, but
Well,
I think part of what's tough about your sweater is like you can customize it so much that you can't just look at a sweater and say, "Oh, well, that's a Frank."
Right. Right.
You just can't because everyone's different. They're so unique, you know. But whatever, it's also what makes it wonderful. So
Very versatile.
Okay, I have a question, Frank,
Sure.
about the yoke sweater.
Mhm.
Because I did an actual yoke design. And the numbers all really work out well, but I realized that I didn't want the saddle look on the sleeve top.
Uh-huh. That's
So
not essential.
that's what I was I was hoping you would say that.
That's right.
Roland says, well, if you don't do exactly what it says in the directions, you're not testing it. And I thought, no, I think I'm testing it. So
You're
it'll be
testing
a
it.
joke. And then what I end up doing is just continuing to increase. And it really doesn't matter where those shoulder markers are until you finish, you get to the part where you're doing the cap.
Exactly.
So
Now,
I just
I thought
fudged
somebody like you could figure
Oh.
that out, and I
Yeah.
put it the other way to make it as simple as possible. If you put the
Okay.
markers on the shoulder right after you cast on, then don't do any increases between them. It creates saddles across the top of the shoulders, and that's where you start the sleeve caps. But you don't have to put them there. You could put them anywhere you want around the collar. But then when you get to the round where you start sleeve caps, you're going to have to count the right number of stitches across the front and the back and put the markers in exactly the right place. You'll have to figure out where they go, and then you just do the increases for the sleeve caps from there on down.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I just moved the markers when I'm ready to do that part, because I just went through and marked the pattern up. Okay, it's gonna work. It was very, and
Very cool.
I guessed on the increase rounds, and it was very close. Actually,
Is that
one
right?
of them was actually two of them were the exact same round you had in your
And are
instructions.
you're doing 12 across the front and back, or 6 across the front and back?
12.
12. Oh. And so they came out almost exactly where you calculated they should be. Well, that's
Yeah,
great.
I was just guessing based on yoke sweaters I'd done before.
Well, it took me 6 months to get it right. And you did it in a week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, it only took her
Good.
6 days. 6 days. 6 days.
That's true. Cindy, do you care if I share something else?
No, please do. Go ahead.
You know what I'm going to share?
I know. Okay, all right, go ahead, share.
So I showed a preliminary swatch, which I don't have in here. I'm working on the new one, but the old, this is the new one. And those are can you see that? I don't know if you can see that.
Spotlight you.
Not real well.
All right, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
that's better.
starting some color work there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the start of the aspen leaves, the first round of aspen leaves. There's 3 rounds.
Okay.
And so anyway, I had this imagination where I was looking up in the sky and you had the blue, and then because the sun was in your eyes, you couldn't really see the emoji. You couldn't see the leaf. so it's like a dark brown. Cindy says, Kathy, that really looks like a poo emoji. So I made sure I started it and I changed it before the meeting today.
That's what friends are for.
Well, actually,
it kind of did. It really did.
It really did, and I couldn't look at it differently after that.
No.
Just when I was going to sleep, I realized, well, I was never happy about part of the background color anyway, on this one part, and I realized, oh, I think I'm just going to do these background colors, and they're going to flow a lot better if I change this and that and the other, and so that's what I've done, and by next week, hopefully, I'll have the whole yoke to show you.
The whole pattern in there.
I think you should just.
Week after.
I think you should have just put a pair of glasses on it.
But she would have had to embroider those. She would have had to do that. It would be too hard, Joellen.
You know what is poo to one person is fertilizer to another.
Yes. So maybe to an aspen leaf it would have been fertilized.
Fertilizer's like gold to some people.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and
True.
on that comment, Frank had to go away from me.
I'm seeing if I can show this. Let me try this. Okay. I will come back.
Oh, there
And
we go. Now we can see your hands.
Ooh, that is so cool.
let's see. Spotlight there.
It's a mini Frank.
Yes. So this is what I did this week. It's a
Oh, how
a
nice.
extra small size yoke. And I did, as you see, I did simple cables. I did 3 on the front, 1 on each shoulder cap, and 3 on the back. And I did increases on just 2 rounds, 6 increases on each front and back. And the reason it's on this sheet is it's soaking wet and blocking right now.
Oh,
So, but it looks like it ended up shaped perfectly. There's no rippling. That I think it's going to be fine.
Mhm.
And it was just a test. I'm not actually going to turn this into a sweater. I just wanted to do the yoke and see if the pattern worked.
So Frank, on your, when did you do your ribbing on the neck? Because I remember you saying something about doing the ribbing early on or something.
Yes. I finished the yoke and then I stopped working on the body and just went back and did the ribbing on the neck just so I can see that it is working. Because as you've started, it starts curling down and it looks like a huge hole. But when you put the ribbing on, it pulls it in and makes it formed correctly.
So you might think I should stop working on the sleeve cap and then do the ribbing.
Only if you want to see if it's going to work right and fit over your head and lay flat or try it
Hard
on.
over my head. But it's going to be really hard until I block it because of the knit and purl combination.
What's going to be hard?
Well, to see how well it lies, to my shoulder.
Oh yeah.
I haven't figured that one out.
You can only get a basic idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing here. So I've been working on mine. I'm aware I'm not using the most appropriate type of yarn for this type of stitch pattern. I'm gonna show you a swatch I made. It's not exactly what I'll be doing, but I needed something to measure. I don't know how it's going to show, but still.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's very cool.
very nice.
Hold it very still and I think it'll focus
I
better.
can't. My hands are
There.
shaking. I'm so nervous.
It's just us, Judith. There's nothing to be nervous about.
No, it's my nervous system. It's like that.
I see. It's very nice.
The ribbing,
Yeah,
the
that's
ribbing
nice.
at the
Yeah, very
bottom,
pretty.
Judith. What kind of ribbing is that? Because it's got
It's a
like
secret
looks like a little
recipe.
cable. Oh,
No,
see,
not at all.
Judith
Not at all.
ribbing.
It's a two stitch cable twisted, at every
Yeah.
fourth row. I twist this.
Oh, that's pretty. That really is very
I
special.
like that.
It looks,
Yeah.
it looks very decorative and really nice.
Yeah. So
I
it
like
comes, it's more, it's showing more on the screen than, well, it depends of the light, but I figured it's gonna be, I'm gonna call it shy, like I am. And so I'm working on the yoke. I am presently I'm working the sleeve increases. So it's too bunched up so that you can see, but that's where I am. I'm going to go until I split for the sleeves. Then I will do the collar band and see how it fits.
Very good.
Very pretty.
We had something of a mishap this week. I found a bug about 3 days after everybody started knitting their test knit.
Well,
Took me a couple of days to fix the bug, and then the pattern changed. So they all had to start over.
Oh, no.
well,
Oh, wow.
it was more a pain maybe for Sidra.
No, I
I've
only had
been-
to take out 5 rows. That's all.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
Everything else still matched up, except for that, the last 5 rows I had done. So
Yeah.
that wasn't
Oh,
bad.
that's great. Good
Yeah.
news.
And luckily, when you're
And
close to the neck, the rounds are short still.
Yeah.
That's
let
why
me
it's
show
called a test.
Well, exactly.
So let me show mine so far. I'm working on
Sure.
the sleeve cap though right now. So I mean that's
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Look at
nice
that.
effect.
and I think it was a really good idea, Frank, when you told me to each of the purl rows would be considered, 2 purl rows would be like 1 row of your pattern, and it seems to be working out fine. I hope. I haven't tried it, but I think that'll work just fine.
I hope so.
Yeah.
What she's referring to is she's doing a mix of garter stitch and stockinette stitch. And so I suggested that she put into the pattern the stitch gauge for the stockinette stitch, and then just not count the purl rows, so that 1 purl row and 1 knit row would count as simply 1 stockinette knit row. And the reason that might work is that garter stitch is usually about double the row gauge of stockinette. It's not exactly double, but it's closer to double than not. And so by simply counting the 2 rounds as 1, it will be approximately correct. So we're hoping.
We're hoping. Better be.
That's some really neat test knits, though. You're going to have some great results.
Yes.
I need to get to the end of a row here, and then I can show what
Okay.
I've done in mine.
Anybody else want to show something while we wait for Ron to get to the end of his row?
Yeah.
Yeah, go faster.
I could maybe show you guys what happened with my sweater and ask for some advice.
Oh, do, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Where is it?
Who's talking?
Tim.
It was
Yeah.
Tim.
Oh, Tim. Tim's.
So here's
I
here's
was
what
looking.
happens.
Wait, who is this?
He's a
Hi, Tim.
ventriloquist.
So beautiful,
Oh, that's
but
cool.
I entered the measurements wrong. It's about 4 inches, 5, 6
It's
inches
like
in the chest too small.
0 ease.
I overblocked it and it fits okay, but I'm trying to decide if I want to steek it or if I want to take it out and start again.
Ooh.
Wow, tough decision.
Did you
Yeah.
say
What kind of yarn is it?
It's so cuddly.
What kind of yarn is it?
It's basically 0 ease as it stands. We were just talking about it. I told him he could just save it to go to Bear Night, and it will accentuate all the right places. That's interesting.
Or it's a gift to somebody.
That's what I was thinking. Gift.
Oh, definitely not going to be a gift. I wanted to wear this one.
Oh.
How about steaking it and making it Henley?
that was
Yeah.
one of the or a cardigan. Yeah, that was one of the just putting on a couple inches of button band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just short some ease now that it's been overblocked.
William was
well, do
William
you-
was asking what yarn you are using.
Oh, this is one that I hand dyed.
Okay.
Is it wool?
That's
yeah,
pretty.
It's wool,
Beautiful.
It's
Nice.
wool. Yeah.
non-superwash.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would
Okay.
steek it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
like that's the plan.
Alright,
I got a
steak time.
question. Tim, does the top part fit in the shoulders?
Oh, it's perfect in the shoulders.
Well,
Okay, yeah, then
if
steek
you
it.
don't want a cardigan, you could steek it on both sides and do something different.
Do a side
Side.
panel.
Yeah.
Do a panel.
No,
Ah.
cardigan
You make
sounds
a
good.
panel.
I almost made it a cardigan originally.
Oh,
Oh, well, if you like cardigans and you want a cardigan, then that's the easiest and the best way
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Cardigan it is.
All right, cut it right now, live.
Hey!
And we want to see
No.
that done live.
Go, 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 go.
Maybe
Sew it up
maybe
first.
I'll live stream it on my TikTok.
All the
Yes.
saber dance plays in the background.
But he knows how to crochet. It's going to be easy for him.
Yes, he can crochet. You want to show us you can
Crochet
crochet?
Oui, he made some beautiful origami.
This is an
Yeah.
elephant in progress.
Oh, how
I'm
cute.
so
Oui.
excited.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Cute. Oh
You
my
do the
God.
best
Wait,
work.
wait.
I like
Look
it.
at
Oh,
There we
cute.
go.
Cute.
Oh, that is so
Oh,
cute.
no.
Is his head hinged?
Yeah.
Just a little light puppetry.
That's fabulous.
It's very cute. Very cute.
That's
While I'm
adorable.
How is
here,
his head rotating like this?
it's not attached.
My niece got me from Korea a felting kit where you felt little animals
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
out of roving.
Needle
Yeah,
felt.
My favorite
You
Korean
felt with the
memes.
felting pins. So I
Oh,
gotta
cute.
make
Oh,
that,
that's fun.
but you
Yeah.
just do it out of roving and you roll it up and you felt little, you know,
You felt him, yeah.
crazy. I'll do it like in my spare time, right?
My husband has made a couple of those, and he really likes them.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Like, you have to be really careful you don't poke your finger.
you do.
You will.
I'm sure.
Take a piece of
Yeah, it is. You
styrofoam.
will. You will anyway.
Take a piece of styrofoam and put that on your lap so that the needle has something to go into.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little kit comes with a little tiny piece of styrofoam, not big enough.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron, show yours.
Go, Ron.
You were holding it up. Let's see.
Oh, Ron.
Ooh.
So,
I like the
Pretty.
little
Oh, wow.
It's
that's
doing
where it is
shirt.
right now.
Silly,
The
that's
sleeve
nice.
caps have started.
Oui.
They're in here somewhere. There's one. So
Cool.
I'm just into the
Very
sleeve
nice,
cap. So it's
very
got this
nice,
little like
yeah.
fake collar, and the front of the yoke is shaped into an ellipse with short rows, so you can see I'm coming in with this new color under the sleeve caps, filling in the short rows in the
Oh,
other
okay.
half of the sweater.
Wow.
So the top of the yoke, it's asymmetrical in the front and back. This black part will come down further in the front, and then you can see.
Oh,
Cool.
very
wow.
The I don't have the ribbing in yet, so yeah, it looks like a huge neck hole.
That's
I
how
mean, my
it
head
is,
is big,
right?
but maybe not that big. There, how do I look?
Yeah. Looks like it's getting there.
Perfect.
So that's where I am, and it's working out well. There's no puckering or anything, no
Yeah,
no
looks pretty.
rippling. It's keeping track of what I'm doing because the increases for the design are happening over the end of the yoke shaping, and then the short rows to fill in are happening as the short row as the sleeve cap shaping starts. So keeping track of what I've done and what I've had, and like, okay, so now I've got to do the rest of the increases on the back of the yoke, even though I did the ones on the front of the yoke yesterday at some point.
Oh,
And then while I'm here, I wanted to show you, I got a photo of my friend in the Phrancko I made earlier this summer. Where do you show that at? Here we go. Pink. Oh, that's the wrong photo. Let's see. Okay, no, it's not the end of the album. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
There.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
great.
Turned out
Wow.
great.
Wow.
Wow, that's
That
pretty.
fit is
Yeah.
perfect.
Really
That is
nice.
awesome fit.
It's a good fit.
Yeah,
Awesome fit.
that's great.
Wow.
Nice
So-
V-neck.
That's a nice looking fella too.
Um,
He must be a janitor with all those keys.
oh, just technical theater people collect keys. You wind up with a key to every facility. All right, that's what I had for show and tell today.
Nice. Thank you.
I'll try and show you more of
Nice,
my
that's
attractive
good.
friends next week.
So what
Mary,
became
did
of the
you-
morning?
Mary, did you solve your problem?
Somewhat.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a start. Wally, you were saying?
What happened to the morning meeting?
Nancy showed up and then she joined us later in the day for the afternoon meeting. So,
Oh, okay.
but the odd thing is I did not know that I had removed the link to the meeting from my website, and all of my notices told people to go to the website to get the link.
Okay.
So now I'm not sure that was a good test.
Oh, your data is tainted.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank, I was wondering, you were with your meeting for people that were kind of camera shy. But I wonder if you added to that people that are brand new or young or beginning knitters. That might be a place for them to come and really get started on a sweater.
Yeah, well, that was the original purpose of this meeting, but now you've all done Phrancko sweaters so often, nobody has to ask me how to do them.
I mean, for your
yeah.
other meeting,
Well,
for those that
I
have
think
it.
I'll wait a bit before I try having a second meeting. Again.
Yeah, it's a lot to manage us. We're
Yeah, we're rebels.
it's a lot. Yeah.
And for the recording, I would add that beginners are very much welcome here. We would love to
Absolutely.
have
Yeah.
Absolutely.
them join us.
Yes.
That's really you don't have to be a really experienced knitter. You don't have to have knit Phrancko before. If you want to and want to know more about it, come.
Yeah.
We'll be nice, we promise.
But and fun, like I've learned so much about other just types of knitting and just from doing Phrankkos and coming to this meeting.
Well, I learned so much from you guys. I mean, I'm thrilled that I have just learned about ladder back jacquard. I mean, that's like there's always so many things to learn, and so you all have so much experience. There's always something coming up that I find really fascinating.
Yeah, it's neat. And even just looking at all the different knitting styles that everybody does.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, how to accomplish the same thing using a different style. That's always interesting to me.
How's your Spanish coming, Will?
Oh, pretty good. I've got over 100-day streak now.
All right.
On Duolingo. So
Yeah, I passed 180 days this week.
nice. That's awesome.
And I've managed to stay in the Diamond League.
Oh, really?
I know you got to the Diamond League, but it's really hard to stay there. Yeah.
I get in and then I get bumped back to the Obsidian and then I just ping pong back
Yeah,
and forth.
I've tracked you doing that.
Yeah.
I don't see a way to send a private message to one of your friends on there. It's sort of odd because you can see what somebody else is doing, but you can't really communicate about it. So anyway,
No, I don't think you can.
Will and I discovered we were both using Duolingo to study Spanish. And
Yeah.
so that's what we were talking about.
It's a lot of
Is there a
fun.
monthly subscription?
There's a free version, although it has ads. But if you do the monthly subscription, then there are no ads. Although I don't know how, but I don't have the subscription and I don't have ads. And I don't know why that is. I think it's maybe just because I've I started the app. I signed up for it like a decade ago, and I don't know if I'm grandfathered in, and that's why. But don't
Oh.
tell Duolingo that I'm not being charged, and I don't have ads.
Okay,
gonna
cut that
put
part
it
out,
in.
Frank.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We just got a yarn order. Look at this color. It's so nice.
Oh,
Mew mew.
yeah.
Oh.
That's
Yes.
Anzula too. I love their yarns.
Look, and we're
Merlot.
getting a call. We're so popular.
What's the base of that?
This
What is
is
that one?
Anzula's for better or worsted. It's a merino
Oh, that's
cashmere
very
nylon.
nice.
It's
It's very, very nice.
Nice.
just, I
Wow.
always love seeing what colors people pick. This is like one of our high. They're a hand dyer. You see them all over. They're in shops all over the world. But they're from up in Fresno, so they're our Central Valley neighbors.
Hmm.
And we love them. We've carried them since day one, and we ship all over for these guys. So I guess people come when they look for it, they find us because we have a lot of it, heavens knows. But I just wanted to show off this color while I packed up the package.
Beautiful. That's
What is the
beautiful.
name
That's
of the
pretty.
color?
Yeah, very nice.
This color is called Madam,
Oh, okay.
like the puppet.
Very pretty.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the puppet, but I like to pretend it does. Wayland Flowers. and Madam.
Yes.
Love that. So much fun.
Somebody else have something to show us?
I will as soon as I get to the end.
Well, I'm at the end of a row, so I can show what I'm working on.
All right.
It's I'll show it to you close up.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
So this is the Parallel Play Wrap by Stephen West. And
Oh,
it's
wow.
this huge scarf. I don't know if you can even see how long it is, but it's.
Oh, wow.
Let me see if I can.
Are you going to stand on the chair?
I mean, it's just.
Wow.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
really long.
Look at that.
This thing is.
Oh, long.
That is really
Yeah.
long. Mhm.
It's
I
not going to be
love
very
the color.
practical.
Well, it is a
But-
Stephen West. He's
Yes.
not known for
Yes.
practicality.
Not at all practical. And so the width right now, it's modular. So you knit one stripe at a time. And so this is the 5th stripe I'm on, and you're supposed to have 9.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's
supposed to be
wide.
about twice as wide as it
Wow.
currently is now.
It's
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah, I
Is
might.
each block of color a separate yarn?
Yes.
So there's two ends for every block you see?
Yes. Yes. And I've been
So
weaving them
there's
in as
2
I
billion
go.
ins is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think you can tell from my question that I will never be knitting that scarf.
So I've been
don't like
weaving
to
them in
weave
as
it
I
in.
go.
We know that.
And my plan is just to trim these. So this is like here you can see this is woven in.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So my plan is just to cut this
Oh,
All
after I
right.
block it. I want to wait till I block
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
well,
I
that's
think
smart.
that would make a beautiful blanket.
Yeah.
If you
It's
modified
gonna
it.
be it's like a shawl blanket kind of.
Wow.
So big, you know.
Yeah, that would be a
Like a
Well,
beautiful.
it is
schlanket.
really
A
beautiful.
blanket. Yeah.
Sounds like you've tackled the ends problem pretty well too. So that's
I
great.
think so. Yeah.
My
So
sister
that's
had
what
a
I've been
terrible
doing.
case of schlankets when she was young. Caused by vitamin deficiency.
Frank,
I'm going back to work.
Frank, Rana made a comment in the chat.
Yes,
If
I
okay.
just saw that.
Okay.
She said, the people that, this is Rana in chat because she doesn't have a microphone. The people that watch the Saturday meeting shows how many people are joining the meeting after it is recorded. I'm not quite sure what that means, actually.
And the comment before was related to marketing strategy, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So
I think the
maybe,
marketing one was when we were talking about putting Phrancko on the back of the sweaters, when Jenny suggested that.
oh, yeah.
Oh, so she's
so-
saying we just thought of another way to market.
Market,
Yes.
yeah. So if you look at it in YouTube, and then sometimes I have, does it show how many people have watched the video?
Oh, yes. And it's
Oh, I
been
didn't know
ranging
that.
somewhere around 100,
wow.
sometimes more, sometimes less.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
I need to talk nicer then.
Yeah, with shy people.
Never.
And there are a couple of people who comment almost every week, and I've told them that they're a part of the regular
Right.
group now.
Oh, how fun
Yep.
they are. That is great.
So I'll show. So I'm waiting to start my new project. So I'm wanting to start a new cardigan, which Cindy has very kindly sourced the pattern for me and sent it over. And I need to now go and shop the yarn. But in the meantime, the Kathy Knitwiz group will understand the joke for this. In the meantime, I'm knitting
Oh
tomatoes.
yes.
My little tomatoes. Yeah.
That is great. That is great.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jenny, you have to explain it then.
All right. Okay then. So we were having a conversation in the Knitwiz group, and I was saying I'm hoping to retire in a couple of years' time, and then when I retire, I'm planning to come out to the States and see how many of this group I can visit.
Oh,
Oh.
Quite a few of you are geographically not too far away from one another, and so we decided that we could all meet up, and then we could all go and shop at Ron's shop. But we would also go over when he's got a play on, so we could go
Yeah.
and watch a production.
Oh,
And then
yes.
so if we were going to do that, I said we have to go in a group and we have to heckle. And then if you heckle, when you heckle in the UK, you throw tomatoes or eggs. So then we decided we could knit tomatoes and we could all heckle and throw knitted tomatoes.
Wow.
And so then you knit the tomato.
Yes.
So then on Ravelry, I went on during the meeting and found all these different tomato patterns and posted them in the chat. And
Yeah.
now Jenny knit her first one. So
Yeah,
we're ready.
Yeah. So I need to do a collection of tomatoes in readiness.
Well,
but I have to
That'll
wait to
save
start
me
a
the
new project.
difficulty of knitting up any refreshments.
Rana mentioned that there are now 100 people at this meeting
Oh
Wow.
wow, that's cool.
Wow.
because of how many
Oh,
people
nice.
are watching it later.
Oh,
Mhm,
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Wow.
Way to look at it.
yeah.
mhm. That's neat.
And now they can talk.
Okay, I can show what I'm doing.
Just a minute before you do,
Okay.
I brought up the page that shows the number of people on the, let me see if I can share this. Share screen. There. So you can see last week's meeting I posted 2 days ago. We had 61 views. The week before, there were 186 views of that meeting,
Oh, wow.
153 of the week before, 101 before that, 70, then 127. Actually, the number's been higher. I was thinking it was around 100, but most of them are over 100.
Wow.
115, 126. And then that little tip that Sumner gave us has
Oh my
had
gosh.
2,600 views on how to start a new
Wow.
strand of yarn.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that a great tip? I
Yeah,
love
It
that
is.
is.
People
Yep.
are loving it.
Yeah, it really is nice.
And then there was a meeting on 11/11/23 that I talked about the Phrancko sweater. As you see, I showed those images. That one's had 374 views.
Wow.
So
Oh,
it all kind
cool.
of depends on how I label them, I think. If I say
Mhm.
something exciting, people tend to watch.
Exciting.
Yeah, what someone's searching for. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That
Nice.
is very much.
So that's why I say you've all become celebrities. You're well known among about 100 people worldwide.
Yeah.
I might have to dye my beard.
Who would do such a thing?
In a hot minute.
Somebody was going to show something. Who was that? Was
Yes,
that
I
Wally?
was.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm knitting a shawl.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a pretty pattern.
Wow.
Yeah.
Arena?
Right, exactly. Yes.
I love that pattern.
It is. It's good. It's really nice. The reason
Which
I'm doing
pattern?
it is because I bought this yarn to do that Stephen West square shawl, and it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I said, well, I'm going to take it and make it a shawl instead. So I had a lot of trouble trying to do that square. So
And what is that pattern again?
it's Raina.
Raina.
It's
Reyna.
Okay.
it's by Nora Backman.
Is
Nice.
it a gift?
Yes, I'm going to end up making it a gift. So
And what's the yarn you're using?
I don't know. I can't. It's I would have to go. I have to get another yarn. Hold on.
No, don't worry about it.
All right.
I hate to
Yeah.
put people out.
I know.
We'd miss you.
I know. All right. It's in the bedroom that I just finished cleaning up with nine boxes of yarn, and that's not the 11 I have in the attic.
Cool.
So I'm getting depressed. I can't use all this yarn. So,
Well, you just need to knit faster, like
I
someone.
know. I just get a sock machine and start racking them out, right? So
I've thought about that.
yeah.
Amen. I was looking at there's an Addy machine.
Yeah, it's $156. That one is.
That's pretty cheap for the one I was
Yeah,
thinking.
but what is it?
I thought it was like $300.
Yeah.
But
Queer
it's a
Joe
round-
has one that must be like $500.
It's like a round knitting machine.
Yeah, the metal ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I was wondering if anyone used one of those.
I've seen
them
the
The little sock machines?
yeah.
No,
Well,
it's-
not the
it's
little
bigger.
ones, the big ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any I make hats out of them for fundraisers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So like our winter market that we did as a theater fundraiser, I just donated a bunch of like discontinued yarns or things that were in our to be donated pile, and sat down a bunch of volunteers and taught them to crank. The Addy one is larger, and it makes a hat that fits nicely on an adult head. Craft stores have a smaller one that is often like a house brand, like Loops and Threads at is that Joanne?
Michael's.
Is that Michael's?
Yeah, Michael's. Yeah.
Michael's. But they'll have smaller beds, which make a good hat for a child or an adult with a small head. But they're nice. They make good, quick hats, and
So-
some people.
My question was about like gauge on that. Like you can't change gauge.
No, you get what you get.
Yeah.
You get what you get, and probably worsted.
Yeah, they're generally scaled for a worsted yarn.
Yeah.
A light bulky, you can make a dense hat. You can make you can run a DK through it without a problem. It just makes a looser, more open fabric. But beyond that, I don't know. A super bulky yarn would just get stuck in it, and I don't know that a sport or
And I would think color work is just
give
impossible,
you any
right?
stripes. That's about it.
Stripes, okay. And I know you could do it in panel,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I was just looking at it going,
Yeah.
not right now. I got too many things going on. Got to get through the stash of projects and then maybe think of it.
Someone from the theater has my 2 right now. I just handed them a box of yarn and a couple machines. Said, "Here, that's my contribution. Start cranking."
Yeah.
Although
Okay,
you can
well,
3D print a little jig for a screwdriver or for an electric drill. And then you can put the jig on the drill and then put the jig around the handle and just and wear all the gears out.
yeah.
And out it comes. And then accidentally get too zealous and strip all your gears because it's made of plastic. But
Well, the longest
Yeah.
part of it is threading it, isn't it, Ron?
it's not difficult at all.
No.
I saw a video on the threading. Seemed pretty easy. But
Yeah.
Yeah. You
would
just
think
crank
I'd-
it once
if I
and skip
did
every
machine-
tooth, and then you're off to the races.
Yeah.
if I did machine, I'd do maybe a brother machine, like a big machine. But boy, you need a room for that.
Hmm. Guess we better get a new house.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's too much.
Like deciding you're going to take up weaving.
Yeah.
My husband says, you get that, you're gonna get a new husband.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I
Wow,
have.
2 husbands?
Yeah, I have a tabletop weaver, but I never use it.
That's funny.
A multiple husband household. How you keep?
Well, that's
clean?
all right.
No, new husband. No, like
A
done
replacement
with that
husband,
one.
A replacement.
Not an additional husband.
not a second husband. Okay.
Not a second.
Well, you get tired of one, you do the other. What the hell?
His husband gets excited for looms.
It's funny.
We're wild tonight.
No, it's Ron. He's not right.
I didn't hear that. Tim's crumpling.
Cindy, what are you working on?
I am doing right now for the meeting, I'm doing the happiness, and I've got the fronts and both fronts in the back done, and I'm doing you can see the part here at the top is the button band that goes all the way around and the shawl collar. This is for that kimono sweater. Hold it up.
Oh, all right.
Beautiful.
Nice.
That's the
Very nice.
Yarn Snob Happiness. It's a worsted. And this is the kimono pattern that Mary's done. And so I'm getting close.
Very fun yarn.
On the embarrassing things, I think that's why Sidra asked me. In the Thursday Knit Whiz meeting, I was having a little bit of a mini meltdown. I had finished the back of my level 2 vest, and I was I totally believed that my gauge was off and I'd screwed it all up and I was going to have to rip it out and everything. And Kathy said, it's like, no, just block it first and see. Because, everybody hits it on the Phrancko if when you first do the shoulders and stuff and it's kind of all curled up and you think it's like, this isn't going to fit. And being a stockinette thing of the vest, it was just like all curled up and it was like, okay, this is never going to be the right size. So I didn't rip it out. I blocked it. It's totally fine.
Yay.
Yay, good
It was
news.
perfect. I just blocked it, patted it out, and then I did uncurl the edge and pin the edge so that the edges are flat so I can seam it. But it was totally fine. So it's great. So I have now cast on again to do the front, and again doing that lovely Italian tubular cast on.
Italian
It looks
cast on.
so good.
Yes, it does.
So that cast on row is done with a needle 2 sizes smaller than the needle that the whole rest of the sweater is done. But I wasn't working on that while I was doing the meeting because when I'm laughing and talking, I'm not paying as close attention to my tension, and I'm ribbing to be nice. So, but it's coming in. just kind of want to encourage everybody that, yeah, that you think that you goofed up and just kind of just chill and carry on, see if it really is a problem or not. And sometimes it turns out.
That's good advice.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sometimes
it's about that time again. Anybody want to show something real quick before we go? Final word. Anybody have a final word?
Stay warm.
Stay warm.
Yes.
easily
Yeah.
done.
All right. Well, I'll see you next week. Thank you all for coming. It's really
All
Bye,
right.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.